Hey friends, how you doing? Welcome back to another episode where we're going to be working on some more music for this EP. Particularly going to be diving into the Chase Bliss Blooper layers control today. Was messing around with that using the expression pedal input to try to create some more interesting arrangement ideas. So let's jump over to the desk. I'll throw the little pedal board up there and kind of show the settings I'm using, and then we can kind of see how that comes together in an arrangement. Cool. All right, so here we are at the desk. Got the little looping pedal board set up here with me. I like to keep my main kind of guitar tone effects on a separate board, which is still over on the floor. And this is kind of my little platform for just experiments with live looping setups and stuff. So let me talk about what I got going on here. Over here, we have the MIDI box. I'm bringing the MIDI in from the modular case so that everything here stays clocked exactly. So that's coming in over here on the MIDI side. And then I'm using the EXP roller. I've also done the same thing with the Moog EP3. It should work fine with any expression pedal. That's coming in over here. And then I will put some pictures up on the screen somewhere of a close-up of what the knobs are set to and a close-up of what the dip switches are set to. If you haven't messed with the dip switches before, this is an easy one. Let me just check my notes really quick to make sure I get it right. So we want to take the layers under the expression section and flip that down. And then same thing, the polarity switch, which is the one on the very far opposite side. You want to flip that down too. So everything else should be up towards the knobs, and you'll just put those outer two down. And then you should have the same functionality I have where 0 on this roller is the least number of layers, 10 is the most number of layers. And I tried doing it the other way and found it way more intuitive. This basically corresponds to toe down is most layers, heel down is least. Which is the opposite of kind of the default setting, which I found kind of counterintuitive for how I wanted it to operate. I wanted like toe down to be most and heel down to be least. So yeah, that's how this is all kind of set up. And we can jump over real quick to more of a pedal board shot for an example of the 3 layers that I kind of laid down using this. Okay, so let's check out those 3 layers that I did in the intro as kind of an example of how all that works. So we'll set the expression pedal to minimum, so we have minimum layers. Then I'm going to hit playback, and then I'll bring in each layer and kind of gesture as I'm doing that. There's actually 3 layers here, even though there's 4 kind of parts that I played because I did the 2 harmonized melody bits as like one single pass in additive mode. So here we go. Back to just 1. So after I came up with those parts that you just saw in the example there, I was trying to think how I could build it out into more of a full song arrangement, and I ended up deciding to, build up those initial arpeggiated chords and then the harmonized melody bit, and then roll it back to just the chords and do something guitar solo-esque for a few bars. And then bring back in that original melody part that I played and switch over to playing kind of a counter melody riff idea underneath it. And I felt pretty good about that. So let's throw it over to the main performance and see how it comes together.